we are going to unhook the 120, unhook the 12 volt here and here, disconnect the gas right here and here, and then we'll have to take care of this screw and that screw over there. And then we'll be ready to pull this thing out from the back side. We'll go and take care of the inside. Okay, we're taking off these two things here. This is a 12 volt line. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver to take off these two. Once I have those off, I'm going to use a wire nut. So now I'm not going to have a short circuit on this. I'm going to unplug the 120 volt. I'm going to have to disconnect this right here. So I'm going to use this wrench here. Now this is after I've shut off the gas, I've bled the lines, I've used the stove, I burned off the rest of the gas. Now all I have to do is just take off these two screws here. So I'm just left with these two bolts here, and we're ready to take out all the shell. You take out the clip, push it towards the left, and it comes right out. Okay, now on the top part of this, we need to be able to take this off because there are some screws in behind here. And to do that, there's a little slot right here that says use a flat head. See, I have that off there, and there we go. There we have the two screws here, and actually I'm taking off the doors. Okay, right over here you have the screws that we need to take this out. Alright, I'm not going to put this back yet, but I will unscrew these. There's 3 screws on the outside of this. I'm going to take care of that first. Take off the doors. Okay, next step, we need to take out some screws behind here. So I pull this up, and we have these screws here. Okay, now the next part is unlatching the fins here. We're going to take this off, and there's screws 1, 2, 3, 4 going across. And we need to take off the frame, and we need to all the electrical stuff is all taken off. So I'm going to have to take off the electrical stuff, some lots of little screws and that kind of thing. So I'll be taking off all those screws and taking off this this screw here to sensor part, and then this right here is the heating element, the electrical heating element. Now there's 4 screws holding the frame down. So that about does it. Let me kind of get this out. Okay, so what I did, I tore out this stuff underneath here. I can pry underneath it to get this thing out. So just pry underneath here, pry underneath here. You should be able just to lift it out. Okay, now we'll take this out and then clean it out. Okay, so I'm going to use a putty knife here and get this other stuff off. Fits extremely well. What we're going to do is lift it up, make sure the screws fit in there in the proper place. I'm going to have to take this out and then put it onto the Okay, for this unit here, there's a difference between the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to mark this top here, and I'm going to have to get some thin insulation here to bond. So I'm going to clean that up, put mastic on that, and then I'll do the other one also the same way. Okay, I have the top over here, and I have it in the right position for the screws. So I'm just going to make a little mark here showing where I need to position it when I have that mastic on. So now I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put mastic all the way through here. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. Okay, that looks like a pretty good position. Okay, we fit it into the box, and I made sure that the screws would go into the right area, and you have to have this on and put it in, because that will tell you where these holes are going to line up over here. I have the mastic underneath it, and I'm going to be putting mastic along on here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of foam down around here so that when we set it in, it is going to seal up very tight. Okay. Okay, now I'm putting double-side stick tape on here so that when it goes around on this plastic, it'll seal up. Okay, almost ready. I'm going to put the mastic. Okay, nice thick coating. So that's it for the mastic part. And then we have to put this in real quick. Otherwise that foam will dry and we're going to be left up creek. I'm going to put a little foam here. Okay. Yeah, might as well go around. There. Okay. All right. Okay. I screwed in one screw. It's in the right position, and then I have to make sure that I have the other screws in the right position, or else it isn't going to work right. Okay. We put on the frame. And then I had to pre-drill, or I had to drill a couple of pilot holes here. I put all the electrical back where it was supposed to be. These are self-drilling hex head screws, so if the holes don't match up, just go ahead and just screw it in. Now it's time to put her back in. I'm going to put the doors back on now, and then we'll stick it in. Screw it in on the inside, and we'll take care of the connections. Okay, so we put in the two screws in this way here and here. You know, we had this off and we put that in there. We have the two screws at the bottom. It's very secure now. So now all we have to do is go to the outside and hook it up. Okay, first thing we'll do, we'll reconnect the gas. We have to hook up the negative and the positive to here, and we also have these screws that we need to put in. So all I have is my 110. I'll do that last. I got to hook up this and those two things there. Okay, so I have everything hooked up, turned on the gas, and now I'm going to check for leaks. I have a lot of soap in it. No, it doesn't look like I have any leaks. So this is a tight fit, no leaks, no smell of gas. Let it sit for a half an hour, and then I'll turn on the electricity and see how she works.